Hypnosis, between science, suggestion, and the human mind. Few concepts sit as uncomfortably between science and spectacle as hypnosis. For some, it evokes images of swinging pendulums, mysterious voices, and people losing control of their will on a stage. For others, it is a legitimate psychological tool used in therapy, medicine, and research. The truth, as is often the case, lies somewhere in between. Hypnosis is best understood not as sleep or mind control, but as a state of focused attention and heightened suggestibility. A hypnotized person is not unconscious. On the contrary, brain imaging studies suggest that they are intensely aware, though their attention is directed inward rather than toward the external world. In this state, the mind becomes more responsive to ideas, images, and instructions. Historically, hypnosis has always struggled with its reputation. In the late 18th century, Franz Mesmer proposed that invisible forces, what he called animal magnetism, could influence human health. Although Mesmer's theories were later dismissed, his method sparked serious interest in altered mental states. By the 19th century, hypnosis had entered medical and psychological discussions, even as it continued to entertain audiences in theaters and salons. Modern science has stripped hypnosis of much of its mystery, but not its fascination. Researchers now understand that hypnosis does not override free will. People cannot be forced to act against their core values or beliefs. Instead, hypnosis works by temporarily reducing critical self-monitoring, allowing suggestions to feel more vivid and emotionally real. A hypnotized individual may experience pain as less intense, memories as more accessible, or habits as easier to change. This explains why hypnosis has found a place in clinical settings. It has been used to help manage chronic pain, reduce anxiety, treat phobias, and even support smoking cessation. In some hospitals, hypnotherapy is employed alongside conventional medicine to help patients cope with procedures or recovery. The results vary, and not everyone is equally responsive, but the evidence is strong enough for hypnosis to be taken seriously by many professionals. Yet popular culture continues to shape how hypnosis is perceived. Stage hypnosis thrives on exaggeration, encouraging the idea that the hypnotist holds absolute power. In reality, participants are usually highly cooperative, motivated, and aware of their surroundings. The performance works not because people lose control, but because they temporarily agree to suspend disbelief. At a deeper level, hypnosis forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about consciousness. How much of our behavior is automatic? How easily can perception be altered? If suggestion can change experience, where does reality end and interpretation begin? Hypnosis does not provide simple answers, but it exposes the mind's flexibility and its vulnerability. In the age of mindfulness apps, guided meditation, and virtual reality, hypnosis feels less like an oddity and more like part of a broader cultural shift. We are increasingly interested in states of mind that sit outside ordinary waking consciousness. Hypnosis reminds us that the human mind is not fixed or rigid, but adaptable and deeply influenced by context, expectation, and belief. Hypnosis is neither magic nor myth. It is a tool, powerful, limited, and revealing. Not because it shows us how easily the mind can be controlled, but because it shows how much of our reality is shaped from within.